Hi all, welcome back. In this video, we can see how to make this customer retention dashboard. So for that, first take a new Power BI file. So click on File, then Blank Report. So take a new Power BI file and first, as the first step, we can load the data. So here is our Power BI file. Then click on Get Data, click on Text or CSV and click on the data we need, data sheet we need. So we will get that data will be loaded. Then click on Transform Data. We can just have a quick overview of our data. So first we have different columns, that is customer ID, age of the customer, gender, income, total amount spent, yes, number of years as customer, purchases made. Then you can see transaction amount, returns, and all those basic things we have here. Promotion, all the stuff we have here. So if you check the required dashboard, we can see we have classified this age, average age transaction by age group and all. Here also total purchases by age group. And here, if you check the data, we can see we don't have a column named age group. We have only age. So we have to create an additional column, that is age group. So we can see here above 65, 50 to 65, 30 to 50 and 18 to 30. So we can create a new column accordingly. So click on add column, conditional column. Then name of the column is age group. And if age is greater than 65, we can write it as above 65. Else, if its age is greater than or equal to 50, we can write it as 50 to 65. Else, if the age is greater than or equal to 30, we can write 30 to 50, and else 18 to 30. So we have created our age group. So click on OK. So additional column is created. Then click on Home and close and apply. So close and apply. So the data loading into model. So we can see here the data is loaded here. So we have the same data here. So we can build the dashboard step by step. As the first step, we can change the canvas color and add the title box and the filters at the top. So first step, click on the canvas, then formatting visuals, wallpaper, and change the color. So we have changed the color to black. Then we can add the title box here. Customer retention overview. We can make it bold. Then again change the background color. We can change the title color to the letter color to black and the background color to green. Okay. The background color we can change to green. So that's the correct color. Then we can increase the size. Okay. Then effects, we can turn on the visual border. Then the rounded corners we can make it 20. So the corners will be rounded. So yeah, that is also adjusted. Okay, so customer retention overview, title box is made. Then we can add the two filters at the top. The two filters are the customer ID as well as the years of customer. So two slices we are adding. Customer ID. Then change the background. Customer ID, it's given as a range between 1 to 1000. We can change its settings. Slicer settings, it's not between, it's a drop down. So from here we can take the ID which we want. Then slicer header, we can change it bold. Then the background, green, and the letters are black. So that's clear. Then the next slicer is number of years as customer. Here also it can be displayed as a drop down menu. Slicer settings, options, which that is drop down. Then the slicer header bold. Then the effects, change the background color to green. So then both of this we can change the properties or the effects. Visual border we can turn on, and the rounded corners we can make 20. Here also visual border turn on and the rounded corners 20. So all of them look alike. The size also we can adjust. Properties, it's 97 and 172. This also 97, 172. Okay. So we have made this customer retention overview title box, customer ID, then ESS customer. Here it's only mentioned ID. So here we can right click, rename for this visual and change this to just ID. Okay. So ID and ESS customer. Then the KPI cards, total customers, total purchases, number of returns and the total amount spent. Now we can make that. Inserting cards. We need four quantities here. So total number of customers. So we have to add all the customer IDs here. So customer ID is 1K, that's already given. Then the total number of purchases, the total number of returns and the total amount spent. So these are the four quantities here. We can check with our original dashboard: total customers, total purchases, returns and the total amount spent. So here we can change the properties. The layout is a single row of cards showing 4 cards. Okay. So the background color we can change it to green. Then the general effects also we can change the color to green. Then the background of each card separately. Cards background color we can change to green. Okay. Then we can change that to rounded rectangles again. Properties. Clicking on effects, we will have our visual border turn on. Then click on 20. So it will be changed to rounded rectangles. You can see here. You can also change the title as well as the data format here. So click on that. Then right click on each of the KPI card title. Then rename it as total customers. The first one, total customers. Then sum of purchases, that is the total amount, total number of purchases, total purchases made or total purchases you can write here. Then number of returns, so number of returns, and the last one is total amount spent. So that's, we have changed the title. Then we can change the data format. If you want to change the data format, so click on general. We have the data format, and if you want, you can change it to whole number, decimal, percentage, all the stuff we can change. So let it be in the general form as we already made. So I think we have made this KPI cards. Then moving to the next one, that is our total purchases by age group and gender. So if you click, and actually we forgot to add the images here. So here we see we have 4 images to add into the KPI cards. We can now make that. Then click on this card itself. Then images. So place the series to total customers. So I think the customers name, we have a spelling mistake here. We have to edit that first. Customers. Okay. Then click on images. Apply settings to total customers. Turn image on. Then browse. Then we can add the first image here, the total number of customers. Then we can adjust the position of the image accordingly. The position of the image is right of the text, and we don't want a fixed size. It's 50% of the total area, that is the image. So total customers is 1K and the image is given here. Then moving to the next one, that is total purchases made. Turn image on, browse. Here also you just that is turn off that fixed size and it will become 50%. You can adjust this 50% to 40 or 30. Okay. Then moving to the third card, number of returns. Click on browse again. Customer retention, we can have this image. Then moving to the last KPI card, total amount spent. Turn on, again browse, and the total amount spent. Also we will have an image that occupy 50% of the card size. 50% of the card size is given for this image also. Okay. Then we can move to the next step of making this chart total purchases by age group and gender. And one more thing we have to do in this cards, we have to change the label color and make it bold. So click on visual, turn label on, then change the color to black and make it bold. So you can see total customers, so everything is changed to bold. Then we can move to the next card, that is the column chart. Here you can add this. Oh, I'm sorry, we have to take, click on this chart, and the columns we require here is age group, number of purchases, and the legend is gender. So x-axis is the age group. We have already created the age group. Then the y-axis is number of purchases, and the legend is the gender. So you can see it's actually in the descending order. If you want, we can change it to ascending order based on the age group or the number of purchases, anything. So first we can format this. We can change the title to total purchases by age group and gender. Then change the background color and all. So the columns, if you want, we can change the color. Here all the colors we can change here. Columns, apply settings to female only. If you want to change the color of female, we can change it to any other color here, like this. Yeah, you can change the color of male, female, and other genders. Then and you can turn on, here you can see ribbon. So if you turn on ribbon, this will be connected. And if you want to change the order, we can click here, right click here and change the order. Then click on general effects, change the background color to green, and the data labels and all we can change it to black and make it bold. The data format, then legend is turned on. The text color, change it to black and make it bold. So I think we can see here. Then the x-axis and y-axis title also we can make it bold. So the x-axis title, make it bold. The title is, turn on the title. Title is turned on, and the age group is the title. Change the color and make it bold. Okay, similarly y-axis, title is on, make it bold. So I think here we have our bar chart showing the sum of purchases by age group and gender. We can change the title also here. Title is total purchases by age group and gender. Okay, so we have made that and make it bold. So we have made our first chart here. Then moving to the next one, we have our pie chart and donut chart. Pie chart represents the satisfaction score. Then next one is the promotion response. So taking a pie chart for the satisfaction score. Satisfaction score. Here you can see how we have made this chart. Values, satisfaction score, and the details is given as satisfaction score. So the values here and detailed by satisfaction score. So here also we can change the background color as well as the color of each part. Slices we can change like this if we want. First one will be black, the maximum we can change it to black. Then yeah, so it looks like our original pie chart. Then general, title is on, FX background is changed to green with all the labels changed to bold. Title also, title can be given by just satisfaction score. Then make it bold. So slices, legend, text, change the color, make it bold. The detail labels outside, if you want to keep it outside or inside, we can do accordingly. Here also change the color and make it bold. So everything is visible clearly now. Then we can adjust the size of this if we want. We can adjust it later after adding all the cards. Then the last card on this row is the promotion response, a donut chart on promotion response. Then here is our donut chart. The promotion response is detailed like this. The legend is the promotion response based on the values promotion response. So promotion response here. So yeah, here also click on FX. Slices, if you want to change the color, we can change here. Legend is turned on and the text is made black and bold. And the title, we can change the title to promotion response. Then general, FX, change the background color to green. Yes, so I think we have made it. Detail, labels, values, we can make it black and make it bold. So promotion response is also made here. Then we can adjust the size of these cards accordingly so that we can include 3 more cards at the bottom. So first we can arrange it here. And if you want, we can make all these rectangles rounded rectangles. Okay, we can make all these rectangles rounded by clicking the formatting visual, general, the FX, turn on visual border. Then the rounded corners you make it 20. Here also turn on visual border, make it 20. Turn on visual border and make it 20. Then the general height and weight of each of these chart we can make it say 219, 302. Here it's 416 is the width. Here it's 403. So we can make this also equal to 403. This also we can make 403. So yes, we have made it, and if you want we can reduce it to some so that it properly fits within the limits. Okay, then we can add our last three cards, that is average transaction amount by gender, email opted, and the average transaction amount by age group. Next, we are going to make this bar chart average transaction amount by gender. For that, click on this bar chart. Then you can see the details here. Y-axis is the gender and X-axis is the average transaction amount. So Y-axis, we can load gender, and the X-axis is the average transaction amount. So we can see the bar chart showing the average transaction amount by the genders female, male, and others which are not clearly specified. We can format it. We can change the Y-axis values. If you want to change the title, you can change it. Okay, Y-axis values and title. If you want to change the title, it's auto-generated title. So the gender, that's fine for now. Then click on bold. Then it will become bold. Then the title also we can click on bold. Yes. Then moving to X-axis. X-axis values we can make black and bold. Then the title, instead of sum of average transaction amount, we can just write transaction amount. Transaction amount, click on bold. So that's also made bold. Then general, we can change the background to green. Change the color of these bars. Okay, click on bars. Categories, we can change the color. Okay, so here we can see the average transaction amount spent per gender. Then the title we can change to average transaction amount by gender. Okay, then make it bold. So that's all clear. Then moving to the next chart, the email opted. That's a donut chart. Here the details are email opted in legends and values. So click on donut chart. Then email opted. Okay, so the values email opted classified based on the legend email. Okay, here also same thing we are going to do here. The legend is turned on. Text we can change the color and make it bold. Title email opted, and the general title we can change here. Title is just email opted, that will be fine. Then again make it bold. Then the slices color, we can change the color. Or we can change it to this previous same color itself so that it looks better. Okay. Then the background effects, background color is changed to green. Then the legend is turned on, and that's clear. Then detail labels is outside, and the values are made black and then bold. So that's clear. Email opted in, around 52% have opted for email, and around 47% have not opted for the email option. Then the last chart in this dashboard is the average transaction amount by age group. So here X-axis is age group and the Y-axis has average transaction amount. So X-axis we have the age group, and y-axis have the average transaction amount. So this is also aligned in the decreasing order, and if you click here you can see an option sort axis. So here the axis is sorted above 65 first, that is based on the age group. So here if you click here you can see sort axis, that's based on the age group decreasing. So we can do that same here. Sort axis is based on age group decreasing, age group descending order. Okay, then we can change the color and background, all those stuff. X-axis values are made bold, black. Then x-axis title, if you want we can write the title. Age group, if you want we can write here, but okay, turn on the title and write that value here if you want. Then y-axis also the values are turned on, and make it black and bold. Okay, the x-axis title we haven't changed it to x-axis title, we can make it bold, that's age group is made bold. Similarly y-axis title also we can, the y-axis is average transaction amount, or we can just write transaction amount. Transaction amount, make it bold. Then click on general, FX, change the background to green, so everything is bold. Then the title, so the title is average transaction amount by age group. Okay, that's fine. And if you want to change the color, click on columns, we can change the color above 65. Okay, so we can get an idea of the average purchase here. So yeah, the 30 to 50, if that looks similar to the previous one, you can change it accordingly. Yeah. So here you see we have edited all those stuff. Average transaction amount by age group, that title also we can make bold. Okay, the title here we can make it bold. Okay, so here also we can adjust the size and the visual border. Click on visuals, then general, FX, that gives the rounded corners here. Visual border you can turn on, then the rounded corners make it 20. This also turn on the visual border. Then the width and height of these three charts also we can adjust, 183 and 389. This also 183, 389. Okay, so we have made a chart similar to the original dashboard of customer retention. So if you have any queries, you can comment below. Thank you.